Hey guys, how's it going? Hey, I'm Frank Sell Jr., founder of Baby Beard Club. And I'd made mention about some changes or kind of our purpose. And if you go to our website, you'll see things are starting to change just a little bit. But it's a little bit more focused on our purpose, my purpose. So if you go to the top of the website of babybeardclub.com, you'll see it says Better Beards, Better Men, Baby Beard Club by Armored Up Man. And what that is that's, right now, it's just a simple little Facebook group, Armored Up Man. And what that means to me and what that is. Okay, I'm Frank Sell the fourth. My son is Frank Sell the fifth. And my dad, he's the third. And so why I tell you that and why I titled this, Whose Thinking Are You Thinking? Because it took me a long time. It was probably my late 30s to when I finally realized, some of the stuff that comes out of my mouth, some of the ways that these relationships happen or go on, it doesn't really feel like that's my thinking, because so many of us, we go through life and we see it nowadays with everything that's going on. Between people don't know what gender they are. People get butthurt over the smallest things. It's because they just don't know how to set the sail on their emotions. They don't have emotional control. My happiness is way inside of here, because I've built a foundation to recognize and to balance what I'm seeing versus what I'm feeling. Okay, and so whose thinking are you thinking? And if we go back and we look at the TV that we watch, or how we were brought up, our family environment, even though there's a really good book, Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits, he talks about, that we may not even realize from our surroundings. Another book, Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil. All these different books, the Bible, they all say this, sins of the father, sins of the son. Outwitting the Devil talks about how, from generations, people don't even know why they do things, why they act the way they act, or why they have habits that they have. They just know that, well, grandma did this. Oh, this is how mom did this. Oh, this is just how dad did this. And nobody really stopped and questioned why. And so that's what Armored Up Man, that's what our purpose is to help open up, man, just crack that egg and say, hey man, why do you think that way? If your life, if you're tired of the broken relationships, if you're tired of the broken finances, if you're tired of just always riding this emotional roller coaster. Because see, I'm a father of two. I've been married for almost 7 years. And I've been in that boat. I've been from relationships that didn't work out to where I've been a step parent, to where we're in a relationship now where my wife is what society would call a step parent to my kids, but she's really a parent. I've been in both shoes. And so I've been in business, started my first business 15 years ago. Basically, I started it with a $100 videotape on how to fix hailed image on cars, and I quit my job. And I just went out and I beat the street. And so from business experience to family experience to almost 43 years experience of just being a man, that's where Armored Up Man comes in. It's our way to give back and say, you know what, we're going to plant seeds that hopefully will grow the future of this country, of this world. But none of that matters unless I can change myself. And none of that matters if I can't change my household, my home. And so for the last 7 years, the focus has been on me to change and figure out whose thinking I'm really thinking, so that I have a level field, a level of balance. I have a foundation to be able to look at the things around me. It's like, man, am I the asshole here, or are they the asshole? And then, should I extend them grace and forgiveness, or do I need to confront this situation? And so that's what Armored Up Man is about. And that's why the question of whose thinking are you thinking? Because I found out that a lot of the thinking wasn't really my thinking. So when my wife and we talk about it, if we're going to build an empire, then we need to have a solid foundation, and that starts with me. As a man, I have to take 100% responsibility in my home. regardless if it's my fault or not. Water heater breaks, not my fault, my responsibility. Kids break a window, not my fault, my responsibility. Have a big fight with my wife, may not be my fault, but still, if I call myself a man, then it's my ultimate responsibility to figure out a better way to communicate, a better way to listen, which 70% of communication is listening, understanding what is being told to you, not what you're hearing, but understanding what is actually meant from that partner of yours. And so that's where digging in and finding out who you really are and finding out who's thinking your thinking is going to help that. And that's what Armored Up Man. You can go to armoredupman.com or just go to Armored Up Man on Facebook here and look for the group. It's a place where men can come in there with, it's not all positivity, flowers and rainbows. We goof around a little bit, but we do have some serious talks, some serious posts, some serious conversations. We'll have some live virtual conversations where we're going to get together as a group. But it's a way to help equip men with armor of mind to lead with an open heart. Because so many of us, we don't even know why we say the dumb shit we say. We just say it. And then afterwards, we have to repair. Or we do the dumb things that we don't even know why we do them. And then we have to spend months and years repairing. So what if we could just shorten that gap? You could take some of my experiences. You could take experiences from guys that live clear across the country, don't even know. Say, hey man, I know how you feel because I felt the same way. Guess what? This is what I found. This is what worked for me. This is what fixed my situation. And so that's all it is. It's just a mastermind. It's just a collaboration, a group of men that come in there with an open heart and an open mind and say, okay, yeah, maybe I can own some of this. Nope, some of this, that wasn't mine. That wasn't my fault. But guess what? If I call myself the king of my domain, then it's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to find a different way to attack or to approach the same situation. So thanks for watching. If you watched this so far, if you agree with me, man, please share this out. If you agree with me, ma'am, then please share this out. If you don't, post something in here. Let's have a conversation about it. But this is just my personal feelings. These are my personal experiences because I franked a lot of stuff up for a lot of years. To where now we finally have a wonderful marriage, got great kids, got a daughter that'll be 15 this year. Frank the fifth will be 13 this year. We have a couple of thriving businesses. And so, man, we got a lot to be grateful for. And so, Armored Up Man, thank you for watching.